Okay, so how much fun. So I've had this fur fabric forever, probably over a year now. I bought it last fall and winter from my local Michael's Arts and Crafts, and you're gonna find it on the same aisle that they sell like the wood blanks and stuff like that. I got it in the rainbow and in the black. It's by Creatology. Um, it's a lot of it. So I was gonna put these on some shoes. That's why I bought two of them. But here I have my wood blanks, and we're just gonna figure out where we want the placement of the earrings, how we want them to be. You need your E6000 glue or whatever your favorite glue is. I do recommend a heavier glue like this or Gorilla Glue. I borrowed Miriam's sewing scissors, which I don't even know what to say about those poor little scissors. And then you need your favorite googly eyes. I love doing things with googly eyes. They are just so much fun. And even though it's not Halloween, it's not the fall yet. I mean, do we really need the fall and winter to have googly eyes? I don't think so. So it popped in my head that I was thinking about doing a Cookie Monster earring, but I was like, oh, that's copyright infringement. Don't want to do that. I want to do some monster earrings. So this is going to be my version of monster earrings coming up. So here I'm going to show you the placement, and then you just kind of decide where you want yours to go. But what I will tell you is when you don't cut on the seam, and you'll probably hear me say this again, or I should say when you cut on the seam, you're going to have a lot of fur that comes off. So be sure to cut above whatever color you want to keep. I wanted the little frayed fringe on the bottom. Ooh, so sorry, I'm sleepy. So that's why I started there. And so here you just see me trying to figure it out. And I was trying to decide if I was going to fold it back. But I didn't. I just decided I was going to keep a painted back. So fumble around with it, try it out, fidget around with it, mess around with it, decide where you want your placement to be, and just kind of have a vision in mind. I knew that I wanted my earrings to kind of look like Cousin It from the Addams Family. So that's the look I was going for. Here I am trying to decide if I want to put eyelashes on the monster earrings or not. I was undecided, so I did kind of mess around with it to see, but I didn't really like how they were looking. Although if you've looked at some of my older videos, you've seen where I used faux eyelashes to create jewelry, but I decided not to use it here. That's just me showing you what kind you can use. Maybe if I would have used some of my bigger, fluffier ones, but I didn't feel like going upstairs. But I also feel like they were just kind of cute as a solid color. I mean, as like a regular eyeball with like the black and then the rainbow colors. They are going to be super cute. Wait till you see at the end. And you don't have to hang out here. This is just me testing out different looks to see what they're going to look like. And that kind of reminded me of Grimace. Is that McDonald's? I think so. And I was like, meh, not what I'm going for. Hey you guys, so I was only doing a voiceover on the first part because the kids were still asleep earlier this morning when I was recording. So look how cute. So you already know that we're making monster earrings. So I am gonna paint the back once we're done. I have not figured out how I'm gonna get a hole in here yet, but I'm gonna just drill through here. It probably should be fine. I'm gonna lift the fur up to do it whenever we do go do it. So gonna be super cutesy. Just one. I had my trusty compadre bring me a popsicle stick for the glue. That was something I feel like might be challenging when we go to put the eyes on here. So, of course, you're gonna have extra fur flying around and rolling all over the place. And I'm undecided on whether or not these are gonna be round, but probably so. So you could, if you wanted to, you could just glue it down like this where, you know, your back is covered up. And if you wanted to, you could do your whole back in fur. You wouldn't even have to paint it all. I guess you could do that, but I'm not gonna do that though. I'm gonna cut off the excess and probably round it out. But I do want this part down here to hang for the most part because I want the color down there. So with the black, I ended up cutting it weird back here, but it doesn't matter because it's all just extra fur. So in other words, I was being wasteful. So this is what you're gonna end up with. And what's funny is these could literally be gnome earrings, like, right? Don't they kind of look like that's the direction they're heading in? Like this is a beard, this could be the beard, and then you could put the circular part up here and the hat or nose and all that, and they'd be gnome earrings. So super cute if that's what you wanna do, but I'm committed to the monster earrings. So we're gonna sit those off to the side, and I am gonna go ahead and probably cut these, even though you guys, I just see this visually in my head. So a lot of times when I'm making this stuff, it doesn't necessarily, I know the end game, right? The end result of what it's going to look like. Because now when I go to cut it, because of where I put the circle, I should have put the circle at the top. So some of the purple would be on there. So basically I'm getting ready to cut it off. The purple's not gonna be on there anymore. So that's gonna kind of suck. So think about that too when you're gluing it down. Do you want all the colors to show? Do you want just some of the colors to show? Because if I was just going to do following the circle, then I would only have the blue, the green, and the yellow. So that's something to think about as well. And it's almost impossible unless you do it sideways to get every color of the fur on here and depending on the size of your earring. So that's enough of my bantering. But I am gonna go ahead now and just cut it off. Try not to go beyond the circle. And then, so that's what it's gonna look like. Now what I could do if I wanted to is I could take some of that purple and glue it to the top that we took off, but that'll be super messy. So I'm not gonna do all that. I mean, there's a lot of different directions you could go with it. So super cutesy. And I'm probably gonna straighten up the edge a little bit here. If you have allergies, just know that this stuff probably might be flying all over the place, but you could wet it down, I'm sure, and that would eliminate some of the fly. Like just wet it on your table if you want to, but I don't know how that will affect the fur itself. How cutesy. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use that as a guide on this earring, just laying them together that way. And then I'm gonna use that to cut around this way. And these might be kind of hot to wear for the summertime, just FYI. These would make probably really great fall earrings. Or if you wanted to think about selling these at like a fall show, faux show, then you want to go ahead and start making stuff now. I saw where people are already making stuff for Halloween. So, again, I'm just taking a little popsicle stick and using it like a little comb to get all the extra fur off. And then we're gonna glue the eyes down. And I want to make sure they're even, so give me 1 second. Now what you also could do is take some foam and make a mouth. I don't think I'm gonna go through doing all that, but you could. Okay, let's get this cleaned up. Guys, so now that we have our monsters, I'm thinking about making these clip-ons. I'm undecided, but we don't have to decide that right now. But what we do have to decide is, do we want to have matching eyeballs on each one? Do we want to have cookie alternating eyeballs on each one? I'm a person that's all about symmetry. However, let me move my hand. I only have one set of the larger eyes, I think. And I kind of like the odd eyes, but let's see if we do. And they're yours. Whenever you make yours, you can do them however you want. That's cute, but let's see which do we like better. Kayla, give me your opinion. I kind of like the off eye, but I don't know. Go that way so you can see. I'm gonna let Caleb tell me what he thinks too. So these are gonna be monster earrings, right? So you think they should have cookie eye, like one large, one small? Or do you think they should match? Although I don't think I have another. See, I'm gonna need 2 eyes because it's 2 earrings.
The cookie eyes.
Why?
Seems more monsters.
It seems more monsters.
You can also even have big eyes look like a, what's it called, Pac-Man ghost.
Like a who?
A Pac-Man ghost.
Okay, so you like it like that?
Not bad,
You sure?
Yeah, dude.
Let's do it. Okay, so Caleb said these were cute with the opposite eyes. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make them have opposite eyes, which I think is gonna be super cute. Literally what I initially had in mind when I thought about this idea was Cookie Monster. C is for cookie and cookie is for me. So I'm gonna put a decent amount of glue on the back of it though, even though I don't think they'll come up for any reason. I just wanna make sure. So, you know, once you put it on here, this is fur, right? So you may wanna be clear on where you want your eye to go before you go sticking it down there, because it's gonna be a mess trying to pull it back up. And y'all, this glue is strong, strong, strong. I invited Caleb to come in here and sit with me. And he said, no, the glue was too much. Is that not the cutest? Miriam, do you think this needs a mouth on it? No. Okay, she thinks it's cute without a mouth. So we're gonna sit him or her off to the side. So let's get some more glue. Make sure your fur is straight and it doesn't have random other colors of fur, you know, because we did a cut. So be sure to comb your fur out on your little monster. And you could do purple and do a Cookie Monster earring, but I just feel like that's copyright infringement, so I'm not doing that. So, what, boo-boo? Oh. Y'all, do y'all all have those know-it-all kids, right? He said Cookie Monster's blue. Well, he looks like a deep purple to me, so whatever, Caleb. You guys, do y'all think Cookie Monster is purple or blue? But I guess he is like a navy blue or like he's a deep purplish blue. No, he's not. He's like a royal blue. Like the picture on the wall over there? Right. You're right. Okay, I stand corrected on camera. Awkwardly embarrassing. Okay, so let's comb the fur out of here. I can see that sticking up before we go creating a black one. These, you know what these remind me of? Cousin It from the Addams Family. I might have already said that. Okay, so with these, I was gonna do a smaller eye, even though I do like the bigger ones. I'm gonna go see if I have any. Sorry, y'all, my phone was dying. Hold on. I'm gonna go and see if I have any more of that size. I'll be right back. So Caleb and I were testing out the theory of one with multiple eyes. But you know what? I didn't have just one of the other eyes. I only had one giant eye. I'm like, where did my giant eyeballs go? I don't know what I did with them. But anyway, they would be cute. Maybe we'll make another pair. So, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, not that you can tell I left because I just cut the camera back on, but I had for a second. Okay, so I had multiples of those, and we had tested the theory of just laying the eyes on there to see what a couple of different eyes would look like. But it just looks so much cuter with 2 eyes instead of 3. So that's what we're gonna do. And you guys, I've been fixing up my backyard. The backyard. My husband's doing the backyard, but patio furniture and stuff. We're decorating back there, so it's gonna be cute. I think I'll show pictures of it. I'm normally not an outdoor person, but we got these cute bean bags from, they're outdoor bean bags from Walmart, and they are super comfortable. So last night I was sitting out there, and normally I'd be thinking about bugs flying around and everything else, and I was like, oh, this is really nice. I set up the little table set I put out there, which is over by Miriam's plants. It'll make sense when I show it to you. That was cute. So this weekend we're supposed to be putting up some beams so we can string lights. We've been wanting to do that. So look how cute he is. They do look like Pac-Man ghosts, but that's not what they are. These are monster earrings. And so we're gonna decide whether or not they're going to be clip-on. Maybe we'll do a pair of clip-on and then a pair of post, or maybe they'll be post, like a flat back, or maybe they'll be dangly. I hadn't decided yet, but let's let them dry. Let me go get this glue smell out the house before Marvin Price has a cow when he gets in here. And then we're gonna paint the backs. And then what we're gonna do is paint around the rim from where I trimmed kind of close. So that way you don't see that. So we're gonna paint this whole thing black to the back. This one I'm not sure, but I'll probably go with a teal color to match the fur around there, but we'll wait for it to dry first so the eyes get good and dry, okay?
Okay, so for the most part, the eyes have dried. I think they still could use a little bit more drying time. However, I think they're dry enough for us to mess around with. So, I'm waiting on my black paint, which I started buying in the larger sizes now. This is just a Craft Smart. It's not my favorite brand, but for like the paintings and stuff that I do, it's just easier to buy the larger sizes. So we're just going to go along and we're just going to paint the back black. Let's just throw the blend in with the fur. And also to give it a finished look, you know, you don't want to leave unfinished earrings. Sometimes I might finish the video and the earring is unfinished in the video in terms of the back, but that's just for time purposes. I go back and finish all earrings. I don't still have any unfinished backs. And you don't have to do 2 coats, because you can always do the back with Mod Podge, like, I'm sorry, it's off camera. After you paint 1 coat, if you like it and has a good enough covering, then you can just do a Mod Podge coat on it, so it'll stay protected, and that way it won't chip or peel off if people are wearing them. Or if they're for you, so while you're wearing them, they won't chip or peel. So, it's okay, I got a little on the back this time. So, give it a good covering, and make sure all the sides are covered, and now, I'm going to make sure the top part up there where you got close to the, like the netting that you'll see on the back, make sure that's painted as well. I don't think I'll ever feel like I have enough craft supplies. Like I've fallen in love with TikTok DIYers. I don't care what they're making. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's the coolest thing. So I'm actually following some things I saw on TikTok for my backyard. So just some really great ideas. So I don't know if you all watched that for inspiration or not. I haven't seen a lot of jewelry videos on there though. In terms of painted jewelry, but I have seen a lot of beaded jewelry videos on there. You can probably hear my husband and son in the background. Oh, I was just saying that to say that in watching those videos, it made me want to go buy more stuff that I didn't need from the Dollar Tree and the craft store. I'm like, where do I need another craft supply?
Just FYI, I purposely sped this part up because it was just like watching paint dry. No pun intended. So you can skip past this part and where I'm painting the backs of the colorful ones, because if not, it may get on your nerves that my voice is also sped up.
I'm sure that's not the best place to keep paints before the paint police come for me, but that's where my paints have to stay. Because we have a sewing room, but I don't want to jump up that area, because that's for my finishing room. So I'll do it with coagulation, or it could just be because these are inexpensive paints. I'm fine with it either way. But I was just wondering, I'm like, is that normal? And I wonder if it happens with more expensive paints as well, because I had purchased the paints I was telling you about in one of the other videos, and I was like, ooh, $6.99 too. Maybe if I was a pro, it'd be worth it to me. But I'm definitely a hobbyist. Who thinks may only try to do it on the sides where it's showing. I'm gonna take out, it'll be off the screen for a second. Just so I can see the top. Yeah, I could have done this beforehand, so I guess there's somebody in the comments saying, well, why didn't you paint it beforehand? Not in the comments, but probably in your mind, like, I didn't think about it till just now, to be honest. This has made it like a little easier. Okay. So then I'm just make sure I get any of the fur. So that looks good. And if once when it dangles on the sides, you won't see it either. So I'm gonna go down just one more smidge. I was gonna do that on these all the way around. Now forgive me. Perfect. Okay. So we're gonna let that one dry. Then we'll go do this one. Off camera. I won't torture you by watching anymore.
Okay, you guys, so now we're gonna put the backs on the earrings. I decided to go with clip-ons. Normally I would put these on with the E6000 glue. Sometimes I will tell you though, when you use E6000 on clip-on earring backs, yeah, I'm sorry, my husband and my son are in there cracking up about something. When you use the E6000 glue for clip-on backs, it can tend to leave like a raised up, like the glue will raise up between those holes, and when that happens, it'll stick in the ear. So it's not the most comfortable earring, and this one has glue coming down the side, so it's sticking to my fingers a little bit. So let me make sure that it's straight on the top. So when you go to glue it down, just make sure that you leave it down straight. I'm gonna leave it alone, because you can always take it off and readjust it. And this glue dries really fast. I don't even know where it came from. I think my husband might have gotten it. He had to fix the kids' glasses. I think Caleb's glasses were loose on the screw or something. So he might have gotten this from Dollar Tree or Dollar General. And I don't think there's a lot of it left in here. So, I mean, this stuff dries super fast. So this one's already dry. And what I'm probably gonna do is put like a little bit more right through the holes just to make sure it's secure. Oh, this is a push down glue. Okay. So hopefully that won't cause any irritation on the ears when it dries. And y'all forgive my, I don't want to say I'm sorry for my family back there laughing, honey. They're having a good time. So if it bothers you, I apologize. Just skip past. But they have a good time laughing together. So let's just say that this does leave any type of residue on the base itself. We can always put some more paint, okay? You can also always buy cushions for your clip-on backs, depending on where you get your backs from. They don't sell cushions where I shop. But what I mean by that is there's like a little piece that you can push over that back piece. I used to buy really nice earrings when I worked in a retail department store, and they had actual suede type cushions that would go over the ear, and it also helped them stay on better. Oops. Shouldn't have picked it up yet. I'm just trying to make sure it's straight, so sorry about that. Don't want to have to record a blooper reel. And you may have an easier way of determining whether or not your ear back is straight or not, but I don't, so. But I'm definitely open. If y'all know a better way, honey, let me know. So I'm gonna push this down just a little bit, and we're gonna set that off to the side. And then I didn't realize this was a push down glue, so how cool is that? Look, so when you push it, it comes out versus squeeze. And I was wondering why when I was squeezing, nothing was coming out. So push it down. That's pretty cool. Now this stuff is strong because my eyes are burning a little bit, but I have the door open. You can't see it, but my front door is open with the screen down. So I'm in a well ventilated area. The air is on. I'm also gonna cut a ceiling fan on in the other room just so make sure we have great ventilation. But a few feet from me is the front door and the window's open. So you definitely want a well ventilated area. I don't care what you're using, if it's glue or something like that. Okay, so looks like we're good to go. So I'm going to let these all sit. I'm gonna put one more little scoop of glue on each one. And one more scoop of glue. So they are gonna go dry and then they will be finished. I got glue on the table along with the other holes that are on here. So I'm probably gonna be in a serious bit of trouble. So I'm gonna go sand those off before anyone notices. Hey you guys, okay, so listen, they finally dried. I wanted to figure out how to wear them with an outfit. We went to see Little Mermaid, but they weren't gonna go with what I was trying to wear. So, oh my gosh, how cute are they? They are so stinking cute. And you're gonna get phone calls if you wear them. I think I have them on the wrong ear though. Sorry about that. My dog is out there barking at people. Here we go. Oh my gosh, and they're comfortable, monsterly delicious. And they are cute as they can be. Look, hey, look. Oh, no, I had them right. Okay. What do you guys think? Okay, well, no, I'm trying to show my earrings. Get down. Okay, and then look at the pièce de résistance. These are absolutely precious. They're not heavy at all. So cute. Oh my gosh. You gotta make a pair. They're so simple and easy. I'll get you some fur. You could even do this with blue jeans. Love them. Okay. See you on the next one.